fighting because our people are facing genocide, and that's why we have to stand up for our people. Otherwise, we have no choice. Everyone's going to die, and also we fight not because we want to fight. We fight for our self-determination. We fight for our freedom, and we fight for the democracy, the freedom of our people, and the self-governing system. It is very important to fight against military because we don't want to be ruled by military regime, and they're so cruel. They are executing genocide against our people for so many years. So if we don't stand up for our people, if we don't stand up for rights, our people will be annihilated by them. Yeah, now they're using airstrike against the people, against unarmed civilians, against women and children, against innocent civilians. They use helicopter gunship. They use bombers. They use jet fighters to shoot in the village randomly. And this is really bad for the people because people are frightened because they're using jet fighters. This is something we need international community to stop and to come up with a no-fly zone to protect the people, to protect the life of innocent people. It is time for us to stand up for our rights, for our freedom, whether you are in the cities, whether you are different ethnic backgrounds, whether you are Burmans or Burmese. We all have to stand up against the regime because if we are not united, then we all it's going to be erased by them because the country right now is controlled by what we call the mafia military dictatorship, and this is so bad to the people. They are so bad to the people. That's why we need to be unitedly form ourselves and fight against our common enemies. Unity is so very critical, very important, and essential for all the ethnic groups, all the Burmese people to work together unitedly. It is very important. It is a golden time for us because the whole world is watching them. The whole world is putting a lot of pressure on the Burmese government, and they need to be brought to justice. That's why before they are brought, these regime are brought to the justice, people inside need to be united. So it is important, very, very important, very crucial time for us to show unity, to show coordination and working together. We got information that they're being supported by China and Russia. And I want to give a strong message to China and Russia to stop supporting these military government. They're no good for the people. They're committing war crimes, and hopefully, these two countries, especially China and Russia, they need to stop supporting the regime. The regime is not supported by the people. The whole country is rising up to get rid of the military regime and to reform the country to be democratic country. That's why we are urging China and Russia not to support them, not to give military assistance, not to give military supplies to these military dictatorship. We need ASEAN to push for a change, not to support the regime, because also we need to respect the wants and the needs of the people, and you cannot reject the the strong determinations of the people. People is more important than anything else. Power comes from the people, and if the people are not supportive of the government and the neighboring countries who are dealing with the regime, they should be aware and concerned about the relationship between the regime and the countries. The military always using divide and rule, divide and conquer, and they're still working on it. They're still working on it, and in order to divide the people, they want to divide the people from all levels, especially among the ethnic groups, not to fight unitedly, and also the people, so that they will come up with all kinds of misunderstanding among themselves. So this is something that they're doing it, and they have been doing this for so many years, and we have to be careful with their psychological operations and what we call the Burmese divide and conquer, these these kind of things. We want all the Korean young people to join the revolution right now, because it is the golden time for us. Never in the history, we have to think about this is the golden time for us. If we don't stand up right now, we're gonna lose the opportunity. So I want all the young people, all the Korean people all over the world, together with all the ethnic groups, ethnic young people, to stand up and raise your voice, fight together until we achieve our goal, until we reach our destiny. Because if we don't act right now, it will be too late. The opportunity will pass. Time goes on. The time is ticking. But this is the golden time for us. We all have it. If we don't take it, then the golden time will pass. So all together, I want to encourage you. We all have to make a change. Stand up, do something, and work together unitedly. We can make a change, and we can prevail this time. No question about it. Yeah, I want to say to the people, no pain, no gain. And freedom is not free. So keep moving forward toward our victory. And if we don't give up, we can never lose. This is my last message to all the revolutionaries. Never, ever give up.